listening to It's All Good, Magic, Mysticism, and Earth Medicine. Check us out by visiting www.magicandmedicine.blogspot.com. I'm your host, Dr. Candace Nadine Green.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. We are at episode 78, and I'm your host, Candace Nadine Green. So we have a pre-recorded show for you today, which is great, but I'd like to give a little information about it before we begin. By the way, we are on Patreon, so please check us out on Patreon if you want to support this show. We really appreciate it because it is not cheap, folks. Unfortunately, but that is the way it goes. So, our topic for today, we're talking about what does it mean to be an intuitive. And the reason why I thought that this would be a great topic was because a lot of people sort of look quizzical when I tell them what an intuitive is. I mean, it's encompasses a lot. And what does it mean to be an intuitive? When I give intuitive readings, people ask me, well, what does it mean? They think I'm just going to use tarot cards or oracle cards. And I said, oh, no. It's much more than that. So let's not, without further ado, let's get to the episode. And I hope you enjoy it. And we'll talk to you after the episode. Thank you. Enjoy listening.
So what does it mean to be intuitive? I get that a lot from some people who approach me at various events or things like that, and they ask me to explain what it means to be intuitive. Now that's something that I haven't gotten really good at explaining until I sat and thought about it a little bit and came up with something to explain. So, first of all, I never knew what intuitive was until I became an adult, because to me, when I was a kid, it just seemed normal. I mean, I had this ability for as far as I could remember. I was always hearing things, seeing things as a child, and I thought it was normal. I thought it was a part of life. Until one day I opened my mouth at school and I found out that it wasn't, and it wasn't something that everyone shared or knew about, and thus I was ostracized and called all kind of funny names. So I just thought it was natural to hear voices, to see things, to be able to just know things, which people would, when I got to college and I remember when I was in college, I was really having some vivid images and dreams in my mind. And it would always, and a lot of the times it was a prediction of something that was yet to come. And at the moment that I would receive the image, I didn't know what it meant. But I was this alone child on my own because I had run away from home, an abusive home. And I had an apartment. I worked 2 jobs and I went to school full time, and I only had myself. I didn't party. I didn't do any of those things. I studied to maintain, because I thought education was my only way out of the mess that I came from. So I was alone and vulnerable, and I had no one to rely upon except these spirits and guides who were with me, but I didn't know what they were. I just knew it was something in my mind, and I'd write it in my journal. I had tons of journals. I would write it in my journal, whatever dream it was I was given or image I was given, and then I would just continue on with my day, etc. And then when it would happen, like the dream would come to fruition, I was always shocked out of my mind. But then I would say, yeah, I need more proof. Now, that's how it was like with me. Yeah, but I need more proof. And again, it would happen again and again. I remember I was struggling. I wanted, to be able to pay my rent. My rent was $450 back then for, it was a cute house down the street, cute apartment down the street from the college I went to. I didn't have a car. And that was my rent. And it included all utilities except for the electric. And the electric was like $20 a month. And my phone bill was like $9. So that was basically it. And I called it pray and ask for finances. And I kid you not, within the same week, I get a check in my mail. I remember I got a check of $1,200. It was a refund from my student loan. I was not expecting. And I put it in the bank. I paid my rent for a couple of months and had some to spare. And it was just amazing. I didn't, when I was in college, I really didn't struggle financially. Honestly, I did not. I have a sister who told me I'd become a prostitute to take care of myself, which I found was ludicrous. I don't know where that came from. But I honestly, when I think back at college, I never struggled financially. Not at all. Not at all. I had plenty of food. I even had a cat that I was taking care of. My cat was well fed. I was able to buy things that I needed. I didn't see myself as struggling or poor. Not at all. So anyway, that my intuitivity went way into the roof. But in college, I was learning that it wasn't commonplace, that not everyone had this so-called talent or gift. But I was born with it. And it's interesting. There are some people even now who ask me things like, so can you, they want me to give them some kind of information on the spot. And I said, I can't do that. I can't do that at this moment. And that kind of irks me. Sometimes it does. When they get mad, it irks me. But when I have to explain to them that that's not how my gift works. I don't know if there may be some out there who can do it right there on the spot, but that's not the way it works for me. All right? When I know that I'm getting that I have to do an intuitive reading for someone. Text message. Sorry about that. That's my phone coming through. I should turn off that. Sorry about that. Let me just silence it so I don't have any more things. Okay, so as I was saying, they get upset. Oh, why can't you do it? Because I cannot. It's just like you show up to I don't know. Let's say you show up to the doctor and say, okay, I want to be without an appointment, okay? And you say, I want an appointment. I want to see a doctor right now. You can't. Because someone else is there. You have to make an appointment. The doctor has to put that time in their schedule for you to be seen. And for me, it's not going to happen right there. I could be doing something, and I may not be open at that moment. Now, a lot of people say, "Are you on or off?" Off, meaning, well, that's their way of saying, "Are you? Can you? How do you turn it on and off?" It's not on and off, not for me anyway, per se. To me, it's a matter of being open or closed. Because with my gift, with this gift that is bestowed upon me, I open myself so that the guides or whatever, they can, if they have to talk to me or whatever, I'm just open to receive. I'm open to receive. And then I'm open because when I am open, I I allow them to, I have my protection of always from harmful entities. But when I'm open, they are able to come in and tell me something, show me something. Like if I encounter a person during the day and they really want to give a message to that person, and I am open, they will flood me with it, go into my mind or show me something, or however they want to communicate with me, and I have to relay it from my mouth. I have to say what I saw. If I don't, I get sick, really sick. How do I know that? Because I was so set upon not being different one year. I had so many health problems for no reason. No reason. I had so many health problems. I was so sick all the time. It was awful, and I learned my lesson. And then when I'm closed, meaning, all right, I don't want to, this is not the time. I'm busy. This is not the time. I'm sleeping. I'm not going to be open. I'm not going to be open right now. Like the store is closed, it's closed. Store is open, it's open. It's closed. No, you can't utilize me right now. Now, the interesting question that people ask is, how do you do it? You know what my answer is? I have no idea. I've been doing it so long that I don't know. My guides just told me just now while I'm saying that it is an intent. It's an intent, like a will, a desire. So I guess, that's interesting. Like, I suppose if you want something, you have it in your mind. Okay, it doesn't take much preparation for it. I just say, okay. It's not like I intentionally do it. It's just an intent. And I've been doing it for so long, since I was a child, that I really don't know how I do it. I really don't know. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm open or closed. Honest to goodness, I don't. But that's interesting. So, but that's why I always give a little explanation when I'm doing reading, when I'm doing intuitive readings. Usually I'm in a trance, but I made an agreement here with my guides and with everyone around me that they have to say this sort of preface before we begin, so that people know I'm not predicting. I can't answer any questions. I just repeat what my guides show me and tell me. That's it. You can take it however you want. Now, you don't have to tell me I'm right. You don't have to tell me I'm wrong, because I trust whatever comes through my guides, that I know it's right anyway. If it's not right now, it'll be right from years, a month or a week from now. It's not usually years. It's usually, weeks, days or weeks, sometimes a month. But enough for those people to remember. And what it does when they do remember is it makes another believer. Okay, another believer, which is what we need. It helps. These intuitive readings help actually turn those people who don't believe in the unseen, who don't believe in our universe or things like that. It makes them believe, so that they also can potentially become stewards of this universe, of this earth. And that's what it does. It helps. It's helping the earth. It's helping people. And I take it very seriously that this is my task, to help convert those people who don't believe in the unseen, who may not be conscious of the way they are living materialistically, and who may be hurting our planet or our earth, our civilization. And it can help them probably become a nicer person, live more eco-consciously, or help out the nature spirits or any of the spirits, and help someone else. So it's every action we do affects the universe. And that I try to make this is my good footprint, I suppose, a good footprint, because I'm helping, allowing myself to be a channel. I'm able to help, be an emissary of love and light frequency. And it's wonderful. And I always feel good after I do an intuitive reading. I feel tired most of the time, and people ask me, why are you so tired? All you did was sit down. No. You may not be able to see the action. It's not like I went and built something, like if I were a construction worker or a carpenter or anything like that. It's not like I went and built something. They built something that's solid in front of me. No, I went and built something else. There were a lot of people using my body. That's work. That is work. A lot of spirits using my body and my brain. When your brain works and when your body works, it's energy. And all of that energy together during just even a 15-minute reading. That's why I don't do more. I don't go over 45 minutes. I like to promote the 15 and the 30-minute ones, because that's enough. And my body just gets very worn out. So that's why the shorter time I receive, with my gift anyway, I receive quite a lot, and they take and I channel quite a lot. And some spirits' energy is very strong, and because they want to be heard, and so they're loud and they're strong, and they blast my mind with images that I must share. And that's what makes me very tired. So usually afterwards, I'll drink some water, I'll eat something, and I'll lie down for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I feel fine again. So that's why, for me, that's the way my gift, the gift that is given me, the way it works. Now, it may work different from everyone else, because everyone's person is different. And spirits utilize people. I like utilize, not use. They utilize people differently, depending on that person. And that's the way this gift that I have works. And I love it. I get happy that when I helped someone. But it's very interesting. They'll come to me and say, do you remember blah, blah, blah? No, I don't. I usually don't remember. Sometimes, like if I write in my journal right afterwards, which doesn't happen a lot because I get so tired, I don't have the energy afterwards even to write. But sometimes people come to me, oh, do you remember? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't remember. It was a message for you, not for me. And I usually don't remember anything. When spirit wants me to remember something, they want to, in reference to an intuitive reading, it's because I need to believe again. I need to believe more too. It's when sometimes I get doubtful, or when I'm tipping on the edge of cynicism because of something someone said, or blah, 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 or it being intimidated. They want to show me that, hey, this is real. Knock, knock. This is real. Don't you remember? Don't go down that path. Don't let them pull you down that path. So that's why they let you remember. And they say, see this example? This is real. And you have a gift. You need to help. Don't flake out on us. So that's how it is. But it's a great thing to be able to share and help to people. It really is. It really is. And people say you shouldn't charge. Well, look, I may not have a 9 to 5, not anymore. But you need to. It is a thank you for helping someone. If you're a cashier at a grocery store, you're helping someone, right? Put their groceries in a bag and they have to pay for their groceries. They're not put it in your pocket right there. Here you go, thank you. No. They're paying the store so the store can go and get more groceries. It's an exchange. And it's paper, it's money, it's an exchange to say thank you. Yeah, you can help that person at the grocery store helped you wring your groceries out and put them in a bag and all that stuff. And they get their paycheck from the company to say thank you for helping us with these, because we can't bag all these customers, and we have to order the food and and we need people to help. So thank you. So when you're paying this person who's doing a reading, you're saying thank you. Thank you for giving me this message. I know I took some of your time, and I know you could probably be, I took some of your time that you could have been cooking or reading or doing something, but instead you're helping me. You are working. And here is your reward. Now you can go and buy groceries or pay a bill or something. Here, this is your reward. So that's how I see it as. And I keep my prices reasonable. I don't charge astronomically high prices. For some people, that may be good for them to charge high prices, very, very high prices. But for me, with my gift, I don't have to. This is what my guides are comfortable with. When I had asked about pricing, this is what they were comfortable with, and so I listened, and there it is. So I guess I'm to serve a different population, a different socioeconomic population with this price range, as opposed to someone who may be charging way more than I am. They are serving a different population too. It's their guides are telling them to serve X, Y, and Z people. They need to work on that group, and this is the group that I'm working on in my area. And that's how it is. So I thank you. If you have any questions about intuitive reading, feel free to contact me on the website, magicandmedicine.blogspot.com. There's a contact form. Also, you can just email me if you are unable to find it, and it's Candace, CANDACE _Breen, B as in boy, REEN as in new, at yahoo.com. And please make sure you put something in the subject line, intuitive reading, question, blah, 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 so that it doesn't go to my spam folder. And I'll be happy to do one for you. I'd be happy to discuss what it is about intuition, things like that. And in the meantime, take care of yourself, love the earth. Blessed be.
Again, thank you for listening. I sounded breathless during that interview. But thank you for listening to It's All Good, Magic, Mysticism, and Earth Medicine. Tune in next time when we have a new topic of discussion. And please visit us all the time, anytime, at magicandmedicine.blogspot.com. You'll see some social media links. You can follow us there. That would be great. And also follow us and support us on Patreon. Again, I'm your host, Candace Nadine Breen, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to It's All Good, Magic, Mysticism, and Earth Medicine. Visit us anytime at www.magicandmedicine.blogspot.com.